Yo, what is going on YouTube, and welcome back to a brand new video. This one's gonna be packed with superb scramjet sauce, so enjoy. I had just loaded up into a lobby, a small lobby actually, filled with 7 people, so I didn't think too much was gonna happen.
You're wrong.
And after taking my Starling out for not even 30 seconds, I see this on my screen. To make matters worse,
No. Wait. Wait.
How did you come to this, man?
after I seen that, I went and put in some quick work with the Starling. A few kills and an EWO later, the man teleports away, and he definitely did not go to the facility. When this happened, my plan was to go underneath a bridge and just wait for the orb shot, but instead, he ended up going ghost. So I went ghost, and I was just gonna circle around this man's facility and wait for him to show himself, which actually, he did end up coming out, but it was way before I even was there. So in other words, I had wasted about 3 minutes of my life flying around in a circle over this man's facility.
I've made a grave error.
He was in an Avenger. This was, in fact, a Walmart Avenger. To top things off, we get that beautiful
3-0, cry.
Now, I was kind of getting bored of the Starling, so I decided just to crash the plane. And I found this kind of funny because originally Mexicano was gonna drive away, but as soon as I crashed, the man wanted all the smoke. Now, as I'm fighting him, the people that got their shipment blown up earlier came back for their vengeance. And let me just add this in here real quick before I get the comment saying,
"But Nitrix, you're making this a 4v1. Can these guys not fight their own battles?"
personally, if I could have it my way, I would have this be a 10v1. Why, you may ask? Because
Justice.
anyways, this man swooped me up in a savage, and I honestly thought we were gonna put in some overpowered work, but
12 seconds later.
I'll end you!
Mr. Mexicano started to kind of go on an EWO loop, so he would progressively spawn further and further away. So that meant it was time to call up the good old sauce machine. After this man got absolutely pulverized, he ended up calling a sauce machine of his own, and things did not turn out too well.
Bloody hell!
We ended up having a few more engagements on the ground. This man then hits ghost mode and ended up doing the most goofiest thing. This man was in an NPC car trying to hit a sick nasty car bomb.
We're in a different era. Get over it. Whoa!
Just so close.
Once that bruh moment was done, I get hit with another. Mexicano and I were in another engagement, and he sends what I like to call a prayer missile. And that's when you just shoot a missile and pray it hits, which that's exactly what happened here.
Huh?
The missile ends up hitting the telephone pole right in front of me.
That's a damn shame.
A few more snipes and a couple easy way outs later, a new contender arrived, which was a thermal laser that was ghosted. I had no doubt in my mind that it was this person named Paranoid Her, just because usually sweaties with those types of names usually attack me. So with this being said, I had to kill this man one more time. I went off the radar and pulled the biggest bruh moment of my life.
A guaranteed disaster.
So that ghosted laser from earlier ended up going to his facility. So I hit ghost and went in my Avenger and set up shop literally right above this man. And I was pretty much going to wait for him to come out or orb me, which I was fine with either one. But the cherry on top was I was posted up right where Mexicano was fighting at.
We're just getting started.
For some reason, everybody in this area kept shooting at my Avenger, even though I wasn't even shooting at them at all. So pretty much everyone was fair game over here. Paranoid Her ended up leaving. My guess is because they couldn't get that easy 1-0. And sadly, my Avenger ended up eating the dirt. My Avenger was out of the sky, but not out of the fight. Mexicano ended up teleporting to his facility yet again, and I was honestly expecting an orb, but instead, the man comes out on his 2 feet and just blows up my Avenger with an RPG. Man's an absolute demon. At this point, I was not only fighting Mexicano, but I was also fighting these people around me that kept shooting me. Anyways, this was our final fight, and it was pretty intense. After battling through the night and into the morning, this man ended up having enough and he teleported back to his facility once more. So me and my new pals gathered around and saluted each other because we were expecting to turn into dust, which surprisingly never happened. This man leaves his facility in an Avenger and flew to this location where he sat there for the rest of the lobby. We honestly thought Mexicano was going to come back outside again, so we kind of just waited and trolled each other, but sadly,
See you, chump.
the remaining time that I was in the session, I somehow found myself driving a fire truck and pretty much role-playing as a firefighter with these guys, so that was fun. If you guys want to see more douchebags get tossed around, I would highly suggest watching this video, and until next time, peace.